Hi, my kingdom. Your prince is back with another episode of my Scene Zero podcast, and I'm introducing a lovely special guest of mine. This is my sister Courtney. Courtney, say hi.
Hello.
And today, hey, the two of us are just going to be talking about my life, and about why I want to become an actor, and just talking to one another. So I'll go. Do you have anything for me?
Okay, Nick. So, talk to me about why you want to become an actor.
Well, I'm not sure if I ever told you this, but back in high school, I had my drama class, and my senior year of high school, and I was so enthralled in just creating, like just acting throughout my experience, and as I was just going through day by day, the class, it felt nice. It felt good just performing, just as creating, like these acting, like these experiences, and like as I was going through one day, a classmate told me, "Yo, Nick, you could be like an actor or a comedian," and it got me thinking, like maybe I want to be an actor, and like because like not sure if you ever know this, but or if you realize this, but you have you noticed that I've never really wanted to do anything?
I don't know. You haven't been really interested in much, but acting seems to be something you're interested in.
Ye- Yeah, and also, then again, I also had a realization recently that maybe it's not just acting, but more like performing in general. Because I've also been dancing, like with the Fairly Dance Project, and just because I performed at homecoming and pep rally, and we got a showcase coming up, and I felt good doing that as well. So maybe it's not just acting, maybe just performing in general.
Okay, so what about it specifically do you like? Do you like becoming another character? Do you like the attention? What is it specifically?
Hmm. Well, we'll say, like, on the surface, it feels like I can just become something entirely different, and this might go into a bit deeper here, but
You
maybe,
don't have
maybe
you don't want to, but
no, I know, it's fine. They already know, but maybe it's because like I want to be anything but me, because how I've been struggling with my mind and all that
Mhm.
socially,
Mhm.
and I guess I just wanted to, like when I'm embodying a character, I'm fully committed. Like
Mhm.
I'm transforming myself in that character. It just feels fun. Like I feel authentic, weirdly enough, considering I'm becoming something else. And I guess it's also because, like, I don't know how to be authentic with myself.
Okay. Okay, do you think you can take some of those skills from your acting and your performing into your real life?
Hmm. I definitely could. I mean, because like socially speaking, like this end industry is very like you have to talk to people, you have to know people, and I definitely improved that, like, over the years, because I never used to talk to anybody,
Mm-hmm.
but now it feels like I I can I'm more so willing to do it nowadays days, because I always thinking, like, well, is if this is the industry that I want to be in, then I have to talk to people. I have to network. I have to connect. And it feels like I've been doing that more so now. I've been
Hmm.
trying to just talk to more people, and just just be around people that I'm like I like I'm comfortable with, and just trying to not just just people I want to be around, just like that group, like just a group that I feel a part of, and I feel like I'm still trying to look for that. It just
Okay.
because I always feel like I find a certain group and I stuck to them for a while and they just go away, which I mean that which is life, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe I'm just tired of like just being like jumping from one set of people to another. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like I just want to like an established relationship with people, and because now I'm here, it's like, well, like are these people going to be my permanent friends? Are they just going to be if I am I going to see them after I graduate, or are they just going to be here and just be gone? Because that's what it was like for me in like just normal school, elementary,
Mm-hmm.
middle, high school. Like
I
I
mean,
always, yeah.
not to cut you off, but I think that's a regular, normal human experience. Like everybody has friends, and they come and they go, and you just enjoy them in that moment. But I think what acting has done for you is that you've put yourself out there a little more. You've been more open, you've been more vocal, which is a good thing. You just need to transfer that into your everyday life. And you might have some friends stay for a year or two and go. Like that's with me, that's with your sister, your mom, like go in your lives. You just have to be open to experiencing all of that and putting yourself out there. So, talk to me about your favorite role. What have you been liking so far?
Mm, well, I mean, you already know. I mean, the only like professional uh acting gig that I've had was Rocky Horror, and
Mhm.
that one I was pretty much just ensemble, which I mean it was still fun. Like it was a great time, a great experience. But I would like to like get like a leading role
What would you
in
like about Rocky Horror?
well, it was definitely it was more different than like what I would have expected from like a normal production because usually I see like just you run through your lines, you memorize, you go through day by day and just rehearse and all that. For Rocky Horror, we played the movie with the production, which that was really interesting. And like this time, we actually got to play around with the audience and like kind of like break the fourth wall, kind of. So that was weird. It was interesting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, also the ensemble is a very important part of the show, right? You just can't have. I know you want the lead and all that good stuff, but the ensemble fills in kind of that space and keeps the story going. So I don't want you to sell yourself short on being in the ensemble. Everybody has to have a start somewhere. So let's see. What are you looking forward to?
Hmm. Well, I do want to try to look out for more auditions, more opportunities to show myself because there might be. I mean, of course, there might be a lot more that I need to learn first. But it's just, I guess, I always think, well, it's probably best just to get first like hands-on experience on like just on like the actual like stage or on a camera or something. But then at the same time, it's just it gets really frustrating. Like I tried to audition for another thing for it's for next semester, and I didn't get it. So and it didn't help that I was already kind of in a rough mood, so that they kind of pushed me back again, and like I can handle I think I can handle like criticism and like failing, but it's just so frustrating because like
Yeah.
it just feels like all my efforts are being like just dwindled down, like they don't matter.
I mean, I wouldn't say they don't matter, but I do understand when you try so hard for something and it doesn't work out. Yes, like it sucks, right? But I think that you got to keep trying. you keep trying, and the more you practice at your craft, the better you get at it. So yeah, practice, practice your lines, do all those things, but try out being a stagehand, try out, being backstage, doing all of that other stuff, so that you can know the ins and outs of your craft. Now, what kind of movies have you been watching? Because also movies will help a lot. Different kind of genres, different kind of actors and plays and all kinds of things. So what movies have you been watching?
Mm, not not much as of recent. I know. I've been watching that new It show, like Welcome to Derry. I've been, I guess in hindsight, I should watch like more movies just to get like an insight on what genre I would like to be in, or like,
Well, it's more so different ways of acting, right? Like if you're watching a drama, like a movie is very different from like a TV series, right? So the acting is very different. Like Welcome to Derry is very different from like the Avengers. So I think that you need to immerse yourself into a bunch of different things. And that way when you get a role that you have to be like, the superhero, you know how to do that. Or like when you have to be like the weird kid in class, you know how to do that. Or you have to be like the sad girl or something. Like you have to broaden your horizons in terms of what you're looking at. So I would suggest some other things, some other movies, some other TV shows, some dramas to watch.
yeah, Kiana's been, Kiana and Mother has been doing that for me for a while now.
Yes, I think you need to take them up and watch other things. You might surprise yourself.
Yeah, yeah, I think I should, and because
Definitely
like,
classics. I think the classic movies you should absolutely watch. You need to watch Casablanca. You need to watch The Shining. You need to watch The
oh,
Color.
I did watch The Shining.
Okay, how was it? What'd you think?
It was good.
Hmm.
Very different horror than I'm usually with, because I'm usually with like the jump scares, the
Hmm.
the death. This time was more psychological, like more
Hmm.
suspenseful.
Hmm.
Well, actually, I should ask you this. What do you think? Like, what role do you think I would be best in?
I don't know. That's a really good question. I haven't really seen you act in anything. I would say I would say you're really animated. So maybe like a kid show.
Hon- Honestly, I had the same idea. Like because like even in high school, like because in one day in class we all like each like Friday we all like take compliments meant to each other. Other we write them out on notes, and a lot of my compliments were like I'm very like animated. I'm very like just like a lot of expression, and
Mhm.
so I so I always think like hmm maybe like because I feel like my mannerisms sometimes are of like a comedy or like a kid show. So it's like, could I be like Bulls from Blues Clues?
Oh, Steve.
Yeah.
Steve from Blue's Clues, yeah. That's acting, and he's beloved by millions of people. But yeah, like again, there's so many different things you can do. You can do voice acting where they don't even see you. It's just, you're a character. That's cool. Did you ever think
I,
of that?
I did hear that voice acting is actually harder.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about it?
Mm, yes, I did think about it. I do imagine it is harder because like this time you're not actually doing anything. It's just you and your voice, but you gotta like the lip flaps. You gotta go with along with the how the characters moving and talking, and I guess you don't exactly know what they're doing or thinking. Thing it's just you just gotta talk.
Well, you kind of do, right? So like you get a part, they give you the entire script, right? So you read the entire script and you kind of like get the sense of that character, right? So like you kind of know their mannerisms, you know what they would say and how they would say it. Like you kind of internalize that character. And that's what you would do with any character that you get. You read through the script, you're like, "Oh, let's say my character's name is Sam." Like, okay, would Sam say this? Would Sam say that? How would Sam say this? Would she be angry about this? Like so you start thinking that like that. Um but yeah, this whole industry is very, very subjective. So you have to have a really, really thick skin. Really
Yeah.
skin. And how are you gonna be with that?
I mean, I guess it should be expected. Like, there's one mindset I need to like adopt right now. Like, I can't please everyone, and I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I've been kind of doing that like majority of my life. Feel like I've been just just acting in ways I shouldn't. That's not really me, or just doing things I shouldn't be doing, and but then it's like I don't need I don't need to impress anybody, and it's like I guess like throughout my life I've been just doing just that because it's like I, f- I feel like I put people on a pedestal and I just think they have all the answers, like they're literally perfect,
Mm-hmm.
and so I constantly just put myself down, and so I guess I have this envious feeling of like I want that, like I want to be this, but it's like but recently it's like I know it's like I know that's not possible, and it's like all these people that I've been idolizing are not actually as perfect as I've been like imagining them to be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody falls down. It's about getting back up and being true to yourself. So if you feel like you're doing something and it's not aligning with who you are, don't do it. That's just my sisterly advice to you. Don't do it.
Do you think I should have changed my major? Because I like I said when I first came up here, I didn't declare a major yet. I was only in like exploring arts, and so I just started taking like mostly graphic design stuff. And so I last year I declared that as my major.
Mm-hmm.
But over time, I always thought like even in because in high school and until now, that's really the only thing I was like doing, and like I like doing it. So I thought, okay, I'll just do graphic design. But now with the acting, I now that I'm actually like starting to get into the industry and like actually enjoying it and actually thinking, no, I want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was thinking about like even last year I was thinking about, no, maybe I should change, maybe I should change it to like an acting major, but I didn't because I was still kind of unsure. But
Mm-hmm.
now it's like, man, I wish I did it.
I don't think I don't think you should change it.
Well, especially not now.
Well, no, right. I think you should keep the graphic design. Absolutely. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's what you're gonna do after you leave college. That doesn't mean that's gonna be your whole life. Like if you want to pursue acting after college, absolutely do that. Like I have a history degree. I don't do anything with my history degree. That's fine. Um, I'm in fashion. So like you don't necessarily have to stick with whatever you choose as your major, but I say as a junior, I say stick with your graphic design, keep that in your pocket. That's an amazing tool to have. And then go after what you're really passionate about. So I don't think you should change anything.
I will say, going off on that, isn't that kind of frustrating, rating, and kind of I don't want to say pointless, but like infuriating. Like you spent 4 years pursuing something just to chase something else.
No, not at all. Not at all. Like I went into college with a theater major. I was going to be a theater major. I was a theater major freshman year, sophomore year. And then I changed. I was like, I like history. I enjoy this. I enjoy history. I enjoy women's studies. So I changed to history, and I don't think it's a waste of time at all because you learn different skills, right? So graphic design, there's a certain set of skills that you learn. History, there's a certain set of skills that you learn that are all transferable skills when you leave college. So like for me, the history taught me looking at context, looking at big picture, looking at how to plan things, looking at how to research. There's so many things that you learn that's not just in the history, being a history major means you have to do X, Y, and Z. There's so many transferable skills that you can learn and that you can use going forward in your adult life. So I absolutely don't think it's a waste of time at all.
I guess it's just like because even right now, I'm not really focusing on like my graphic design stuff. Like I'm mostly trying to look for theater stuff, and it's like man, nowadays it feels like my the artistic side of me is like I don't really like I feel like I don't really care anymore.
Okay. So what are you going to do with that?
Hmm. Man, maybe I could do something about it. I mean, I did. I mean, there was a part of me that was like, maybe I could do a side hustle, but at the same time, it's like, do I really want to do that? I mean, the only reason I would is to earn some money, which
Well,
which I do need right now.
I was about to say, well, you need money. Like you like you need like in order to and also that's another thing, in order to pursue your acting career, you're going to need money. There's going to be headshots. There's going to be going to and from auditions. They're going to be flying here, flying there. You need money. So that graphic design degree can get you a graphic design job that can pay for your acting. Like there's so many people who do one thing to pay for something else. So
Mm.
I feel like yes, tap into the acting, but also don't let go of the graphic design. And I'm not saying you have to put one over the other, but I think they can complement each other.
Yeah, yeah, I guess. I mean, I did think about like, you have a clothing company? Maybe I could put like designs on your clothing.
Well, that's a little different because mine is like gowns and wedding gowns and stuff. But you can definitely get a job doing that for another company, and then people pay a lot of money to design websites. If you know how to do graphics for websites, there's money there. There's so much money to be made in the graphic design tech space that I think it would be foolish to just ignore it, to just like put it to the side. I would say absolutely focus on both because one is going to play into the other. Just think about it. It's something to think about, it's something to chew over, marinate on, and then you can decide whatever you want to do. Either way, you have my support. I just want you to go about it knowing all of the facts and all of the things that can happen um in acting, because it's a lot of people try to be actors, and you have to be really really dedicated to it. You got to put in time, you got to put in effort to it. And if you're willing to do that, you have my support. Absolutely. You
Mm.
could.
Nice. I mean, because I did feel like even when I was like a kid, because you know how I used to play around with the hula hoop, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it
Yes.
felt like I was like even I was acting even then, because sometimes I would just go in the living room or outside and then just play around and just have like scenarios, which I guess in a way I was kind of daydreaming.
Yeah, a lot of kids do it. A lot. You daydream all the time. You make up imaginary worlds. You like you know play whatever whatever in your brain. Like a lot of kids do that. Yeah.
What do you think my next step should be? Like, how do you think I should like grow in this industry?
I think you need to do your research. I think you need to look at classic movies. I think you need to look at plays. I think you need to look at animated series. I think you need to read. I think you need to read books. I think you need to read plays. I think you need to read all of the things because every single book is a completely different world that you've never been introduced to. And those are completely different characters. And some of the best actors pull from one life experiences and things that they've seen and they've read. So I think you should start there. I think you should read whatever. Get a novel, pick one. I think you should try to read whatever you can. I think you need to watch some classic movies. You can go online and be like, what's the, top 10 movies or top 20 movies of the century, whatever it is. I think you need to really, really, really get into some of the classics and see how these people are moving and how these people are acting and what's the tone of this movie? Like what are their intentions behind why they did X, Y, and Z in this scene? Like really dissect some of the greats and find actors that you admire and watch their work.
Yeah, yeah, true. I mean, I guess it would be I guess it would be a bit weird to get in this industry and I don't really know like a lot of like media.
Yes. That's like me saying, "Oh my god, I want to write a book." And they're like, "Okay, well, what are your favorite books?" And I say, "Oh, I don't really read books."
Yeah.
That sounds crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say get in your movie and your book bag. I would definitely absolutely read books. Read books. Read books, watch movies, watch series. Even if you're not even that interested in it, just watch it. I would definitely look at like some cinematography stuff cuz behind the camera is just as important as in front of the camera too.
Yeah.
You're really serious about it, look at it from all aspects, all angles.
I have been like these past few years I've been trying to expand my like movie series media because I guess now I'm getting kind of not tired but bored of just watching the same things over and over. And so it's like I need to expand my horizon. Like I've
Yeah.
been like I've been I did watch a few like horror stuff. Like I watched the first three movies of Friday the 13th. I watched
Mhm.
the first movie of Nightmare on Elm Street. I watched I think I know the first. I'm not sure the second movie of Chucky. I know I
Mhm.
watched all It movies. I
Well,
watched
no,
the first.
these are all in the same genre. I want to challenge you to watch some rom-coms, watch some psychological thrillers, watch a drama series, watch Grey's Anatomy,
Hmm,
watch Scandal, watch How I Met Your Mother. Like expand, watch other things, and get out of horror for a bit, and see how that expands how you act and how you look at characters and how you move and how you do all these other things. Saying that's my challenge for you. Like, can you imagine being in front of a director and they're like, "Hey, have you seen How to Get Away with Murder?" And you're like, "No."
well, that series I actually have watched.
Well, I'm just saying, it's just an example of like,
Right.
okay, well, have you seen Station 19? Have you seen or something, whatever it
Right.
is? You want to be well versed in all of the things so that when your time comes, you can pull from things that you've seen and that you've watched and that you've felt.
Hmm, yeah. True. All right. Well, do you have any last minute questions?
No, but I appreciate you taking this time with me. It's been very, very insightful, and I'm looking forward to what you do next.
Thanks, Coco. And all right, everyone. And that's gonna be our final episode for Scene Zero. Thank you again, Coco, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Stay well.
All right, bye.